Now, listen, a lot of people stayed up late last night to witness the spectacle, which is Versus. Ah, man, it was the legendary Rick Ross versus Dos Chainz, or Tata Boy, as he used to be known in these streets. And listen, over 200,000 viewers tuned in on Instagram or Apple Music to watch the whole thing go down. Now, granted, I had another show I had to do, so I missed the first hour, but I did catch the playback link and scroll through some of the stuff, man. Yo, big records was dropped. Blowing Money Fast versus 2 Chainz is No Lie featuring Drake. Ross is Hustling versus 2 Chainz is I'm Different. Lil Wayne and Rick Ross John versus ASAP Rocky got a problem. Rick Ross Wale Dice Pineapples versus Duffel Bag Boy. I mean, like, you know, the matchups were pretty solid. And
hold on, sorry, but the hardest song of the night you didn't mention.
Let's go. I mean, I'll take two. I'll take two. Devil in a Blue Dress. Hard Body Karate on Rick Ross's side, and then when Rick Ross went into his bag and pulled out the original version of Famous by Kanye West that had his verse on it, yo, I was in the chat, I was like, ball game. Yo, because Ross sounded so crispy on that, and the thing is, it's all about preference, you know what I mean? Rick Ross, when he raps, he makes movies with his words. Like, I am there. Like, you know,
words, tone.
Man, listen. Them samples, Angie, be so rich and so layered and so deep. I feel like I'm in the Maybach right next to him, bagging up the blow. You know, getting ready to drop it off at the dock.
Hell yeah!
It's so cinematic.
Drop it off at the dock.
That's why I love Ross, yo. I feel like I'm right there. I'm a part of it.
It's so cinematic.
I feel like I'm gonna get pulled over because I got something in my trunk when I'm listening to Rick Ross. He just takes you there. And then 2 Chainz, you know, people be sleeping on how like lyrical 2 Chainz is and how he can just jump in on any record and fall into any pocket, man. Like, you know, some people had it like, you know, a little bit down the middle. Some people gave a slight advantage to Ross, and some people, probably strippers, gave it a little bit more to 2 Chainz. I don't know, but at the end of the day, had a good time. By the time I checked in, the energy was a little low. You know, like 2 Chainz seemed just like a little like reserved. Rick Ross was getting a massage. There was a lot going on. I
definitely 2 Chainz personality saved the day, because at some points I was like, please guys stand up. But you know, some people is just too cool sometimes. But I did see Lear galore in there, child. And
yeah, I did too.
Really?
You didn't see? I asked her. I was like, "You at Ross' house, Lyra?" she was a cheerleader. Girl.
She's with like some basketball player or football player, right? Right now.
I thought they were broke up. Am I tripping?
She's with the world. She belongs to the streets.
It's 2020. Get your money.
Okay.
It's 2020. Get your money, Dave.
She will go where the opportunity lies. On to the next one. So they're talking about possibly the next versus battle, and I'm not gonna hold my breath on this, but they trying to get Kanye and Drake together. I don't think so, man. We can't even get Kanye West to drop his album on time. But he did mention in an interview with Forbes that, yes, his plan was to take votes away from Joe Biden. He's like, yo, I'm not denying it. You know, he was walking to win. And the people pointed out, same thing I've been yelling this whole time, he won't be on enough ballots to win the election. And he's like, I'm not going to argue with you. Jesus is king. And then he later took to his Twitter to say, the goal is to win. What if you started by dropping your album that was supposed to come out 2 Fridays ago?
I don't even care about his album no more. He is slime ball. Like, all this is corny. Like, he don't see the world is in turmoil, and this man Donald Trump ain't doing nothing, and you trying to find a way to get him back in office and trick people to do it? Like, he's a cornball. I'm sorry.
Even if you like approached it from the standpoint, like, you know, hey, I actually could win, and I believe in myself that much.
That's different.
It's different, but it's just like the writing is on the wall. You will not be in enough places to win. It's like if someone with, you know, no hands walked in right now and was like, yo, I'm going to be the heavyweight boxing champion of the world. I would rub the top of his head and say, sure, kid, and then chuckle as I walked away. You're not going to win the election, Kanye West. God bless. Good night.
We are the Morning Hustle.